What's up with the world? Welcome back to another episode of Off the Block TV with me, President God. Who else you thought it was gonna be? And today I got two guests, two special guests in the building with me. I ain't gonna introduce them. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. So, fellas, y'all let them know who I got in the building with me.
What's good with it? This your boy Chad Smart.
It's your boy Tony Mays.
And together, y'all made.
Southern Soul Boys.
That's it.
Make me hop on tracks like I bought mash with me and gloves. So this right here, thank you if you ever showed us love. From Block, for real.
All right, Southern Soul Boys. Where did that name come from?
All right, we kicked off March of 2020. And since we doing Southern Soul or whatever, just came up with the name, Southern Soul Boys.
It made sense.
So it kind of matched what we,
Yeah,
you
it
know
made
what I'm
sense.
saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2020 is when y'all started the group Southern Soul. Is 2020 when y'all got into music, or like what's y'all music background before the Southern Soul Boy?
We've been in the music. It just me and Chad came with an idea. Said, man, let's just try some Southern Soul. And we kicked off with it, man, and we did songs with Lord Doctor,
Okay.
all them, and tried it for a minute, and we stayed into it, kept working on it. So that's where we at now.
Yeah. And he said his career, like, yeah, music started for us, man. I'm 35 now, man. So I think I started in music around maybe between 6 and 7 years old. So, music really been been a part of my life, man. Pretty much all my life, to this current point now, man.
Okay. So 6 years old, you don't get started on regular music at 6 years old. That sounds
No.
like you got started in the church.
Yeah, that's why I got my start from.
Okay.
Yep.
So what about you? Where you get your start from?
Same thing, church.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I
Church.
got my first church, man, around 7 years old. So
Okay, and what you was playing an instrument, and you was singing. What you
yeah,
got going?
man, at that time, I was doing both, playing and singing, so I was 7 then. Hell, I'm 35 now, so yeah.
Okay, so at
Yeah.
7, what instrument you was playing at 7?
Piano.
Piano?
Yeah.
And you knew the keys and knew how to play the piano at 7 years old.
7 years
That's
old.
that's hard.
And
Bro.
still learning at 35,
Yeah.
Music is it's a process you'll never stop learning, you know what I'm saying? You
That's
can't
right.
learn enough of it, man. You'll never learn it all.
And I started playing drums at 7.
You started playing drums at 7. How you end up getting into the music?
Well, like I said, I started playing drums when I was 7.
Okay.
And then I got to high school. I started playing for the marching band.
Mm.
Then later on down the line, I just started playing for different gospel groups.
Right.
And then I came down to Grenada, Mississippi. I met Chad in the church.
Okay.
And then we've been just creating ever since.
Okay. So in the church, it's a lot of people that make the sound of the church. So from all of those people that make the sound in the church, what made y'all to just click like that and make that union and just go into another, like, because y'all didn't click and then start making church music. Y'all clicked and got into a whole different genre. So how did that union come about, and what made y'all take that leap into a whole nother sound?
But man, I'll say we already had the sound or whatever. And when we clicked, it go a little bit back further than that because I ended up writing a Southern Soul song for one of my brothers. He was actually in the group with us, and he was the first one said that he wanted to venture off and do something different. And I ended up writing him a song, and it went viral, man. He got like over like maybe 100,000 views on the song or whatever. And so my brother said, he said, man, you wrote that, for him. He said, what about writing something for yourself or whatever?
Right.
And so we was at one of our quartet rehearsals one day, and Tony came and he said, man, what you think about it? He said, I got a a blues song, man, that I want you to help me put together, which was our first single we put out entitled "Meet Me at the Club." And so when we put that together, it did pretty good, man. And here we are, man. Almost 50 songs later, um, still doing it, and not only the Southern Soul genre, man. We actually just dropped a gospel song yesterday. We released it yesterday, man. So we currently still recording on the gospel side as well, man. That's our roots. So we can't leave that or whatever, man.
Plug your song, man. Tell the people what's the name of the song and where they can get it
So
at.
the name of the song is called "Thank You." You can get that on all digital media outlets starting today. It's available today, so you can get that as well. And we have several more. We got one called "Church Folks." Y'all got to hear that one, man. There's some stuff in there y'all got to hear. And then we wrote one in the memory of my mom. It's called "Still Have Mama." So we got that and some other stuff, man. But previous to that, man, I've recorded with several gospel groups over the whole state of Mississippi, man. So some stuff you may see my name on, and some stuff I just don't want it on, because
Man behind
yeah, you
man
know what I'm
behind the
saying.
plan.
I don't
Okay.
want to be out in the front all the time, when you helping somebody else or whatever, man. So it's a lot of recordings I'm playing on that I remain anonymous,
Okay.
on too.
Okay.
So
So both of y'all from Mississippi. What parts? Both of y'all from Holmes County, Mississippi, or are you from somewhere different?
I'm from Calhoun County, a county called Calhoun County.
Okay.
Like might be like 2.5 hours north.
Okay. 2.5 hours north of here.
Hmm.
Okay.
yeah, I'm right here from Holmes County, born, raised, and still here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how you end up all the way down here from Calhoun County?
Um, like I said, I had moved to Grenada, Mississippi,
Right.
and this guy, I had my own little studio in my house, and
Okay.
this guy, this older guy, kept coming up. He said, "I won't come to your studio," and I was like, "Yeah." He said, "You still write songs?" I said, "Man, I write songs every day." So he kept coming up there. He come up there. He said he finally made it to my studio, and he said, "Man, you got to meet Chad." I kept saying, "All right, all right." He said, "Chad want to get with you. You need to come down to practice and get with us." So I went down there and met Chad down, and Chad was like, "Man, just come on down to Lexington and all that." So when I moved to Lexington, I told Chad, I said, "Man, I like it down here." So found the house down in Lexington, and I did a song, and I told Chad, I said, "What y'all think about this song?" And they liked it. So next thing I know, Chad then was at my house with the trailer. We moved to Lexington.
Okay. You don't hear too many people moving to Lexington. So
Hey,
shout out to bro for moving to
yeah, hey,
Lexington.
that
The older
music
brother.
thing serious, man. When you
That's
when you when you
serious,
serious
man.
about
For
it,
real.
man, you got to relocate sometime, man.
Yeah, man. That's
Yeah,
locking in for real, man. So
yeah.
salute to you on that. That's taking it serious. Like no bull. No bull. So what's some of the what's some of the goals like y'all guys got with this music? Like what's some of the things that you want to see through with your music?
I mean, man, what we write about, man, we write about life experiences, man. But if you got a broken home, man, if you listen to our songs and kind of apply that to your life, man, it's gonna kind of help you get your house back. If your wife done left you at the house with just you and the dog or whatever, we got some stuff for all that, man. So
Okay.
we pretty much, man, our message, we ain't got no hardcore stuff where we putting down on people or nothing like that, man. It's more of a unity thing. You know what I'm saying? So we want to reach the young ones, the middle aged ones, and the old ones too. So we got a little bit of something for everybody.
So
Yeah.
so with y'all being heavily in the church like y'all is, and then wanting to step out into making different type of music, what y'all got to say to the critics that say like, that it has something negative to say towards y'all because y'all not staying true to the church rules, or
Well,
Well,
you
as
let
they
know
me
would
what?
say, stand
let
true
me
to the
say
church.
let me say this, man. You know, with anything that you do, man, you gonna have people to talk, you know, negative against it, man, whether it's good or bad. And I want to propose this question to anybody that thinks that a musician that grew up in the church, you know, doing other, you know, types of music or whatever. So I want to propose this question to you. First of all, the Bible say that a man gift will make room for him and bring him before great men. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't say what gift that, you know, was. You know, everybody got different gifts. So you know what I'm saying? If you a preacher and you at home and you getting ready to be intimate with your wife, or it's y'all honeymoon or something like that, you mean to tell me that you listening to, you know, Marvin Sapp? Never would have made it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Or if you getting ready to be intimate with your wife or something like that, you mean to tell me that when you got the lights dimmed in the room, you listen to Lee Williams, Can't Run, Can't Hide? It don't
Or
work like that, man.
or
You know what I'm saying?
or Jesus on the main line.
It's a you know, it's a time and a place for, you know, everything. It's a
Right.
time for Lee Williams, and it's a time for Marvin Sapp, and you know, it's a time for Johnny Taylor, and you know, it's a time for Mel Waiters and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
You know,
people like that, man, I just say, you know, they really don't understand what a gift is. You know what I'm saying? And if they were right people, you know, and you know, you don't supposed to judge no way. So you know what I'm saying? Music ain't never hurt nobody. You know, it's either gonna drive you or it's gonna push you away. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. It's a time for Johnny Taylor, and it's a time for the Soul Boys, and it's a time for Marvin Sapp. So that's how I feel about it.
Okay. What you
and
was about to say, bro?
the Bible also say make a joyful noise. So he didn't say what kind of noise. Cause you gotta look at this right here. Um, most most songs that you hear in the church got the same music that the blues singers sing to. All of them got the same music, and then the ones that you see at church be the same one that you see at the club, chicken on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? They might come to church on Sunday, sit there like they are holy, but you go to one of the little holes in the wall, there goes Sister Sally right there that was sitting on the front bench. She getting down to twerking and twerking on.
And you know what I'm saying, man? Believe this or not, our CDs and stuff, man. We got more people in the church who buy our music than, you know, the people that's in the world. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
So basically, you saying
yeah.
like y'all don't get that
No, no.
pushback. Basically, that's what
We
you're
don't
saying.
get
Okay.
that pushback, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you carry yourself and respect. You know, you gotta have respect, you know, for yourself or whatever, and you know, respect when you in the public or whatever. So you know, people respect you for that. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't no it ain't no right or wrong way to do that. You know, music is music, man. Anybody got a problem with what the Soul Boys doing or whatever, you know, my number is public. You know, come talk to me about it. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? It ain't really nothing to talk about.
Okay. So let's talk about the recording process. You recorded, y'all recorded gospel music before, and y'all recorded soul music. What's different? What's different in the process? It's like which one is harder, or which one takes more, or do both of them just come naturally for
Both of them really come natural, man, because we write from a you know, experience or whatever, you know, things we've dealt with, and you know, things we've been through. So you know, writing ain't really hard for us now. But
you?
you know, when you done experience things in life, man, you know, instead of taking that bad energy, you know, that you done experience in life, man, and going doing something stupid like blowing your damn brains or something out like that, man, you know, take it and put it into a song and make a masterpiece out of it. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you have to talk about the hard times and the stuff that you go through. How do y'all incorporate that into the music and still keep it positive?
You know what though? I look at this right here, man. We both musicians. We play, and I mean, me and Chad. Sometimes we be going to Chad to tell you we be going different places, and we can see something happening on side of the road. Somebody could be broke down on side of the road. Chad be like, man, let's make a song about somebody car broke down on side of the road.
Right.
And we get a little groove, put it in our head. Or I mean, one time we were going somewhere and it was a dog or something. Somebody had hit a dog or something. Chad said, "There goes a song right there, dead dog, or something about a dog."
Right.
And we go back and we'll come up with a little groove, a little music, put it together. Next thing you know, it's hitting, and then we do our own music, and stuff like that. We don't have people to come to us and wouldn't even want to fool with us because we do our own music. And
And by do your own music, you mean y'all write y'all own rhythms and stuff like that. Y'all play y'all own instruments and all of that, right? Okay.
Yeah, we did. We done all that, man. And another thing, man, like it go back to what I say, man, about life experiences, man. You may have had a bad breakup or been through a bad marriage, and what you write about, man, somebody else can relate to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how that worked with me, man. Yeah. What we write, man, is gonna help somebody. Sometimes it got a lot of humor in it too, man. A lot of stuff we done been with, relationships and all that kind of stuff, man. So you'll find that in the songs too, man. Cause I had a woman one time that we split up, man, and she cleared my whole bank account. I thought I was getting away,
Yeah.
on the good side, man. And when I went back to check my bank card and swipe my bank card at the store, it declined, man. So, man, it's some crazy experiences, man. You gonna deal with that'll make you right. If that don't make you right, man, I don't know what will.
Right. And
She took all my money.
See, that go back to the question that I just asked.
Yeah.
Incorporate that controversy into your music. Like how,
Yeah.
Because y'all still human at the end of the day.
Right.
You could choose the path that you want to walk.
Exactly.
But still, we all still gonna go through stuff.
Yeah.
And like talking about that, like, is that hard to talk about in your music?
Nah,
like,
it ain't hard to talk about. Nah. Sometimes, hey, when women leave, they have all this nice luggage and the MK purses and bags. But hell, when they put us out, man, they give us garbage bags, and sunflower bags, and stuff like that, man. So all that, man, when you think about it, you go back and write about it, man. Somebody else can relate to that, man. I ain't the only one to have my clothes, put out in black garbage bags that are tear you can get it out the door good, man. You trying to get your stuff out of your clothes. You got a trail of clothes behind you.
That's them Dollar Tree garbage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you cut it up. Hey, we ain't gonna talk about what got them clothes in that bag. We gonna go and switch. We gonna go and switch the subject.
Yeah, it ain't us all the time though. But that's how we just write about everyday life, man. It's it's simple. Yeah.
Okay, so when you get to the genre of Southern Soul, what's some of the y'all favorite acts? Some of the guys that's holding down the genre for y'all right now.
Man, Calvin Richardson, TK Soul, LJ Echoes, all them guys, they doing their thing, man. But even with them guys, man, we come from a county, man, that's full of good musicians too. So I can't talk about them guys that already made it, and we got people around here that's looking to get up off the ground and stuff too. So I want to put on for my city, man, and shout out all the singers and the musicians in my local area, Lexington, Mississippi. Ashley Stewart, Thomas Keys, Drummond Lintrell, all them different guys, man. A lot of times, people, they look over us when they come here to have shows and stuff like that, man. Our local talent here, man, is Lexington got some of the best talent, that you want to see, man. But we looked over, man, with them looking at the people that already made it, and they ain't reaching back to get the ones, you know what I'm saying? A chance, man. We got some superstars right here in Lexington, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got a star, on the Hollywood Walk of Fame or nothing like that. But in my eyes or whatever, man, we got some superstars around here. So shout out to all the guys that made it and everybody else that's trying to put on for their city and make it. So
okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that answer, man. That was
most definitely, man.
For real. what's some of your favorite acts on the Southern Soul scene right now?
Man, we done did so many shows with J1 and um
Jeter Jones.
Jeter Jones and all them, and I mean, I like all of them, but I'm just trying to get to where they at, but more further. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that at all. Man.
And see, in the industry, man, let me say this too, man. You ain't got to kiss ass to be a star. You know what I'm saying? You know, because everybody is unique in their own way, man. And in these genres, man, even in gospel, quartet, and in this industry, man, you know, you got artists hating on each other and stuff like that, and that's a lot of stuff that's holding a lot of us back from making it, man. You know what I'm saying? So
You saying that like on a local level or
I'm
on
saying that
just
on I'm saying that on any level. You know,
okay.
the love ain't there, man. You know what I'm saying? There used to be a time where if just put it as crabs in a bucket. You know what I'm saying? If you and Tony left in the bucket and I'm at the top, man, you know it ain't gonna hurt. You know it ain't gonna hurt me none. You know to reach my hand back in there and pull you out. And when I'm pulling you out, it ain't gonna hurt you to reach your hand in there and pull Tone out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know if I make it out, man, I'm gonna make sure all my people, you know, that's in my circle make it out too. You know what I'm saying?
And
If I
that,
get the recipe, I'm
uh-huh.
gonna go back and share the recipe with them. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the whole
Yeah.
purpose here with Off the Block, man. We
Right.
gotta get everybody a voice. I don't care
Exactly.
if you rap, sing, act, dance, whatever, man. Everybody got a voice. Everybody, got a story that they need to get out there, man.
Right.
For real.
Hey, and shout out to you, man, you know, for, you know, taking the time out to do this, man, because, you know, if it weren't for, you know, guys like you, you know, they wouldn't know about guys like us and, you know, other artists, man. So, you know, shout out to you and your platform for what you doing, man.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. What y'all think about like the music that's being put out right now? Like the popular music. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that you ride past and you hear your nieces and your nephews and them listen to, because we older now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole nother generation that's playing this music. Like, how you feel about like, the Sexy Riz and the the Lil Durks and Young Boys and all of that.
You know what, man? I look at it like this right here. I ain't into that kind of music myself. I'm just gonna let you know. I don't really like that kind of music because it's not setting an example for your kids.
Right.
You know, cause what all they're doing is killing up young people. They selling the songs, they're selling the killing up young people. It's making them go buy guns and making them want to think if I sell this much dope, I'm gonna have this ride, I'm gonna have a Lamborghini, I gotta do this and do that. But some of them never live their life to even get that.
Yeah, that's true though.
But if you look at some of the artists that's selling this music, man, you know, they married with children, they children in college and all that stuff, and they ain't even, you know, they ain't even living that life that they rapping about. But they, you know, they making money off of our, you know, black kids, and we got to deal with the, you know, deaths and stuff in the communities, man. And I'm also a civil rights activist too, so you know, I fight for stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody's career, so you know, of course they got to eat, but you know, if it's your career and the way you eat, man, just you know, I'll say for future references, man, you know, people need to be careful of the message that they, you know, that they put out in this stuff, man, because you know our kids are listening to this, you know, type of music or whatever, and you know, of course they gon' you know think this some real stuff, and you know try to be like some of these role models. So if you gonna be a role model for somebody, man, you know, just set an example, man, for where it can, you know, bring our generation together instead of, you know, driving them towards each other and killing, you know, one another. That's my take on that.
All right. So as far as rappers, because I'm the type of person, like I personally feel myself, rappers should not be role models. Rappers, most times these guys ain't finished high school.
Yeah.
They can't hardly read. They not what are they doing to be a role model to a child anyway?
Right.
They
That's
surviving,
true.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So what part do you think, like, Because Young Boy got famous when he was 16.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is a 16-year-old boy. He don't have no business raising a whole generation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So what part do you think the parents play in it? Or is it just the rappers? Or is it bigger than that? Like,
But you know, I look at it like this too. A lot of parents now, they don't care about what their kid do. You know, as long as them dollars coming in the house and he don't bought me a new house, he got me a new car, all this right here. I don't care what he do. He can sing, do this, blah blah. But you gotta look at this. You know, say your son or your daughter listening at this music, when they grow up, they gonna want to be like Young Boy. Like they go out here, well, he sold this, he was doing this, and he was doing that. When they do it, get locked up, go in prison. Young Boy still out doing what he ain't gonna come get him out.
right.
You know, so
Yeah, see, I teach my kids about that too. I don't let them listen to them, rap or whatever. Now, if it's some positive rap, man, that's cool or whatever. But as long as you're in my house, you got to go by my rules. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't something that I really let mine listen to. And I think parents need to be more strict and getting their kids' business, man. Because just like you was talking about the rappers and stuff can't read, man. These tablets and phones and stuff is killing our generations to the point that they don't even pick up books and read no more. You know what I'm saying? All day long, man, they just texting on these phones. If they ain't on the phones, they on the iPads. Hell, the kids at 3 years old know how to, swipe iPads and
Yeah.
go on YouTube and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So, man, it's what we teach in the house too, and what we allow. Now, when they get grown and get in their house and go their different ways, then that's different. But as long as you in my house, you gonna go by my rules and do what I say. So
Make me hop on tracks like I bought masks with me and gloves. So this right here, thank you if you ever showed us love. From Block, for real.